up, Starbuck?
Wow, maybe this 68 will last. I hate 68s. What's up, dog?
What's up, bro?
Just putting in the most hated transmission in the world. I hate 68s with passion, dude. I do. But today we're gonna go build 48, so you're good, right? Oh, I'm good. Okay. So we're gonna go. We can show them today. We're gonna show them how to break down a core 48. Let's do that. So, man, I need to get my gloves on. I look like a stupid dude. Oh. These gloves suck, so I made the change. In one of my last videos, I had the nitrals. What are they called, Starbucks? Nitrals? Huh? Nitral. Hey, help me grab a cord real fast. We're gonna break the cord out. Who's are we breaking down today? Probably Marshall Metcalf's Washington dude. And then I'm gonna break down Joe Ormanson's. And that leaves us with one other one. I forgot who his name is. But cool. Let's okay. Join your hand. That's what. Ready? Easy. Got it? There you go. Nice. Cool. I'm gonna get my box over here. Oh yeah, it's busy. Okay, so today we're gonna break down core 48 for Joe Ormanson, or actually Marshall Metcalf, that's his name, Marshall Metcalf. So this is how cores come. They look absolutely nuked, disgusting. Looks like they came out of garbage land itself. So you can't buy these new anymore. So what we do is we wash them, we go through them thoroughly, see what's good, see what's bad, replace them with good hard parts, stuff like that. So today we're gonna start off with disassembly of a core. So we're going to start off by taking the pump off. There is, those are 6.13 mil. I haven't used my phone in a while, so oh my zip comes along. Come out. Oh wow, it came out. So if your pump bolts are that tight, that's a problem, because that's only supposed to be literally, I don't know, 15 foot-pounds? 16 foot-pounds, I think? I can't remember, but that's way too tight. Oh, man, there we go. Bingo. Okay, so that's out. Bolts are out. Bolts are out. Man, this transmission is just kicking my ass today. It's like a Monday, but it's a Friday. Look at that. All bolts out. Bingo. Okay. Ease up, keep them organized. So now every single trans that we do, we have a little cubby for them. And then we put it in a reaction shell to wash. Keep those in there. They're small blurts. Because anyways, this is our gangster slide hammer, but it works. Okay, so we got that in, gonna give it a little slide. Then comes off the pump. Put this over here. That is good to go. Pump is out. We're gonna do a quick inspection on the pump for you guys. Actually, I'll just put this over here. We'll start with this. Actually, we'll do the pan. Might as well just take the pan off for you guys. Get the valve body out. 13 on the pan as well. There's some nasty shit that's in here. Pan bolts, we keep these unless we use a Mag High Tech pan. We usually use the BD pan, but there's nationwide back order on pans right now, so kind of a issue. Pan bolts coming out. Go. Okay, so we're gonna wash those when they're both. Alright, how many more? in there, use a screwdriver. This one's probably gonna be a pain in the ass.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine. And you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
These are 11s on the valve body. Bunch of little bolts. Oops. These are little guys. Oh, that one was loose. That definitely wasn't torque to spec. Looks like a milkshake in this trans, huh? Looks like the head gasket they had. The road truck earlier this summer. Hey, LJ. We're racing and my messed up. Drain the coolant out of it and make your last pass. We'll have this deck plate done soon. Alright, bet. Did that. Or how many other bolts we got left? Good, so now I need to remove my TV bracket. Here goes the spring. Shift linkage, stuff like that. 13 and 11. This bad boy on there. We're gonna go from the back side now on this. Get that loose. Now this transmission is actually gonna be full manual, so we don't need to use that. And in one of these other videos, I'll kind of explain to you guys the purpose of TVV. It's kind of like adjustable line sensitivity. So that's a bracket that goes to TVV, which is the big bracket. What the fuck? Oh, this one doesn't have it. Okay. This is actually gonna be there's actually a spring that goes from here back. So this is actually an early model 48. It doesn't have the two notches right here for your TVV sensor bracket or whatever it is. So yeah, this is an early model 48. Cool. Yeah, that's right. Talk shit over there, Starbucks. You're the one putting in a 68 while I'm doing 48s.
That's fine.
What?
Like my stuff over here somewhere.
That's my stuff now.
It's not.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Fuck you.
It hasn't been 30 days.
Pop you.
Oh.
Okay, so we're gonna have to put a. Oh no. Oh, that came out good. This is a 10, and that is done. Okay, so let me get a 10 for that. A little greasy. Okay, valve body is just about out. Starbuck, come here. So, get yourself into this situation. If the park rod doesn't want to come out at 48, we'll show you a little secret.
Turn the output, yeah.
Lay it on its back real fast. Okay, hold it. So, what we did right there, guys, sometimes the valve body will come out. With this park rod right here, it'll be hung up, and you'll sit there and it won't come out. Feel like it's stuck. Spin obviously your output shaft and slide out right away. Makes things a lot easier. A lot easier. Okay, so 18 obviously on our second gear band. I think it's 18 or 19. I think it's a 19. I'm gonna test it now. Okay, we're gonna pull this all the way out. Right here, strut, anchor, and this is our adjustment screw for second gear band. We're gonna pull this all the way out because this is disgusting. Looks like it went through, I don't even know how to explain that. Looks like it went through a mud hole. But do not mud bog your transmission.
What?
What?
Where'd you come from?
Sales guy. He's out here. Yeet. Okay, so now we got that out. We got our second gear band out. I'm gonna show you guys right now. We're gonna pop this out. So here's your strut and your anchor. Here's our second gear band on the direct drum. And then this is our lever, factory levers. I think it's a 3-2. Servos, you name it, reverse band right here. And we're just gonna disassemble it from here. So all this stuff, you know, I really don't care to use it, it's junk. So we got all the good stuff. So now we're gonna pull out our forwards and our directs right here. So there's your forwards, your directs. So now we'll give you guys a quick little breakdown on forwards and direct. Okay, so that's direct drum. Once we got our forwards here, we'll inspect these. These are factory now. This isn't someone else's build. We're gonna see how good these look factory. And we'll kind of do the same thing on a blue truck. So right here, we pop this in. Get our snap ring in there. Okay, snap ring out. Keep everything organized. Bring it out. These are not bad for factory. So usually you're gonna see a little bit of heat. This is obviously a factory trans. So we don't use any of this. We're gonna save that. Save this since it's good. These go to the trash. And then obviously in here, what we have in here is our bevel spring. This is where line pressure is everything. If you have too much line pressure, it will flatten this bevel spring, which I'm about to pull out and show you. So you got your plastic spacer, then you got your bevel spring. If you look at that, it's like kind of, what do you call that, bold? Probably
It's like rounded out.
Yeah, rounded out. So that's what you want. And then obviously you got a wavy snap ring there. So we're gonna save that, keep that with this. We'll wash this. Never gonna use that input. Now for this build, I think this is a 810 build. No, this party Marshall Mechan's a 1010. So we're gonna put a billet forward apply piston, which we won't use that. And obviously stock input that goes down here along with all the other stock inputs. Hey brothers. There's a lot down
Whole
there.
family.
And whole family down there. Cool. So we're gonna save this. Obviously this is all good stuff. So now we're gonna go on to the direct drum. Direct drum now. Pull this out. Direct drum's basically second gear. You can see how this one looks. These are good as well. These look like factory boards. See that? That's blotching, hot spots. That's usually caused by tolerances not being correct. But if you look, the further it went down, it was better. So the first clutches basically took the initial impact. Actually, the top clutches did. So anyways, these got hot. Can't use those. Never will. We're gonna keep that with this. Keep that with the stock stuff. Now drum looks good. We'll press this out. Obviously you gotta press this down. You're gonna see a snap ring right there. Pull this out, direct drum, forward apply. Direct drum apply piston, whatever you wanna call it. So we'll keep this together. That's in spec. Those are good to go. These, garbage, we'll throw these away. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to our band. Second gear band basically allows the transmission, slows the drum down for second gear. As you can see, factory, it's pretty worn out, got pretty hot. You can kind of smell that, not really that good. This is your washer and your teddy bear washer. Always have the groove facing down. Very important, obviously on a build, we'll show you how to work with that. So, very important there, we're gonna keep this. Gonna go to the trash. We got this, good parts there. Now we're gonna pull out our intermediate and planetary section. This is fun, we're gonna pop it right up here. Sometimes these things like to stay in here. They're kind of a pain in the ass. Oops, sorry.
It's all good.
These are really not the funnest. These freaking suck. Oh man. There we go. Okay, so that's in there. Get your intermediate out. There's your intermediate shaft and your intermediate planetary. This is your reaction shell. These are clearly good. Obviously we're gonna break that down. Obviously we have new thrusts, everything. I like to put rollers in these. Rollers are right there. Just makes it a lot more, less rotating mass. Kinda nice. So now I'll break this down for you guys. We're gonna pull snap ring off this. Quite a few on this one. One way to get it. Obviously you're gonna have a tolerance on this, which you check your tolerance right here. I have my tolerance, which I'll kind of explain later. So we're gonna pull out planetary right here. This is probably gonna be a little on there. Gonna be a little pissed. Just stock intermediate shaft going to the trash. Put them down here at this brother's. Okay, so now we have our plantaries. Obviously we'll take a peek at these. Not bad, inspect these. Obviously these are gonna get washed. These look really good. We'll inspect that with the pump. Check the thrust right here. A little worn out, obviously. So we got that, that's good. Reaction shell. Looks good, normal little end play there, whatever you call it. Check this thrust. Copper still. Still gets a new one. Pull this apart. Thrust looks good. Put this back together. Obviously this is gonna get washed. Sometimes it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Cool. Okay, so our thrusts are good. So now we're gonna move on to the overdrive section and super servos. We'll get these going out right now. So that's your servo. We're gonna pop snap ring out in front. Sometimes these are a pain in the ass. Cool. Front servo's out. We're not gonna use that. We're gonna use this though. Trusty man John Muldoon sent us some goodies. It's gonna be kind of a pain in the ass. We got my pliers for that. That's gonna suck. One way of getting her out. Looks good. Teflons are good. Keep this together along with that. Check the bore out in there. Bore looks good. And pull out this bad boy. That's one way of taking it out too. Okay, so that's out. Now we got a reverse band. We got a snap ring down here. Quite a bit of input on that. I need to loosen up this bad boy there. Gloves are nuked. Wrong side. Back that off. It's obviously your reverse band. Good to go. Now we are going to take out the lower snap ring. Down this is going to be quite interesting. Lower snap ring. See this? And any transmission table you guys see is going to be greasy no matter what. So, okay, pull out lower drum. Obviously, we'll check tolerances on this. Usually I put new copper ones in. Seems to be in good shape. It's not burned up. Didn't get any hot. Well, didn't really get hot at all. So that's good. Keep this and this. Nice. Obviously, low reverse band, put new ones in. This one's good. Obviously, if we were rebuilding a customer's trans and he wanted us to reuse this, we'd go by him. Obviously, you can see that. Don't mind. Don't worry about my glove. This glove sucks. Cool. Yeah. And I tell you what, when we put full manual stuff in here and you gotta double up these springs, shit gets a little wild. Look. Oh man, that's nice. Somebody put in their freaking root beer float in this trans. That's why we go through trans and we wash them in a 600 degree parts washer. So this stuff, like I said, we inspect it once it's washed and we go through it, make sure it's the best quality for every single one of you guys. Cool, so now we got all the servos out. Now we're gonna flip this case over. Now we're gonna do the overdrive. Servos. Now we're going to do the overdrive, obviously. And I apologize for how greasy it is over here. Usually we clean it up after we do core breakdowns. So 11s. Got 11 here. Let's do this. Okay, overdrive out. Right goodness for wobbles. Usually we don't keep these stupid brackets. We like to, I mean, we do and we don't. Depends on which truck they go on. Obviously, all of our bolts going in our bin. And these two, we're gonna have to get a wrench. Mint. Okay, so we got our bolts out. Now we're gonna get our other ones with our 11. Go. Wobble is a man's best friend. Alright guys, so we got all of our overdrive section bolts out. We're gonna tap it on a hammer. Just like that. Here goes our shim. Our overdrive apply piston is obviously right here. I'm gonna pull that out right now. Obviously right here, overdrive apply. And you got a lip seal right here, face down. So as you get line pressure, it's gonna push out on your overdrive brakes. Right there. We got inner seal. Let's take that out since we're gonna wash this. Okay, so keep the spacer, obviously new thrust. Stupid seal out of here. There we go. It's going surely but slowly. Okay, so that's out. Keep that in there. Now we're going to do our overdrive section. The overdrive brakes. Core breakdown is always the nastiest stuff. Okay, so you got your overdrive brake. These look like they're nuked. They're spongy. And these are wrecked. See how they're all wallered? They're not perfectly flat. So that's usually caused by line pressure sometimes, but if you look, see how that's wallered out? It got really, really hot. So that burned that up. So not good. Not good at all. So we're gonna throw all these away and obviously keep our spacers. Our spacers, our steels. Steels get thrown away too. But our bottom seal and then our top ring. And you can make this a lot easier. I don't know why I'm doing it the hard way today. Just dump them out like that. But this, we keep this. Obviously it'll check, make sure it's flat. We usually get these remachined. The only thing we keep out of this, these two, these are gonna go over here with the forwards and directs. They're gonna get washed, inspected, then they get machined. Throw these nasty things away. Look at that, it's like a sponge. Cool. Alright, so that's done. Now we're going to drop our overdrive section out. Obviously this is getting a 29 output. So we're going to drop this baby out right now. Get our Torx. What size is this? Can't remember. Get a T something. It's like this is rounded off. Oh, that sucks. Looks like somebody broke this one off. Oh man. Hey Starbuck. You have a T25 over there? It's like somebody broke something off this. This is what's bad about buying cores. Is sometimes we get, oh never mind, this is just dirt. Okay, so we got this. Get that out of there. There's a little, there we go. Cool. Okay. There we go, that's a lot better.
Noise.
Sometimes if those get rounded out, it gets really kind of like impossible to save because you cut the case, weaken this. It's just a bad ordeal. So we're gonna keep this. And we're gonna whack that off. Keep this with our roller. It's okay to get dirt in there. This is gonna get washed. Nasty. Alright, this is where it's gonna get interesting. Actually, I forgot something. In here we have snap rings. Forgot about these. We're gonna have 2 sets of snap rings. It's gonna be a wave. And there's only one. There should be 2. So So there's a wavy one and then there's a flat one. So there's only one in here, which means someone's been inside of here, or originally it didn't do that. Oh, there's a broken one. Where did this come from? Wow. Well, that's not good. So it looks like we found the snap ring, but we don't know where it's at. The other one, the second one I was telling you guys about. So, oh wow, look at that. Overdrive section's about to explode. That is very dangerous because there's a spring inside of here that's actually supposed to be sealed by the snap ring. So this has got like 1,000 pounds. This spring's like a coil spring. This is about to like explode out of here. This is not good.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, let's head out. Okay, so now we're gonna do this instead of dropping it out. I don't know how we're gonna save this. Oops. Okay, this is about ready to come out. Jesus. Okay. The case is good.
Oh yeah.
No, that's not good. What's wrong with this picture? So this is what happens when you put broken parts or something's broke. See how it's supposed to be stepped down below this groove? Well, that's literally right there. So that's a problem. That's very dangerous. So if this blows up, it'll probably kill somebody. So if this blows up in a trans, it's really crooked. But if you look, the overdrive section's crooked. The pressure plate is. So these are your overdrive directs that are under here. There's probably about 10 of them. This is not good at all. So we're gonna go set this bomb over here. Cool.
Hey, where's that spring at?
What's
that spring? It's in there.
I don't have one out right at the moment. So the reason why we're breaking down a core right now, we're actually getting ready to get some new tables over here. I'm excited. Been building transmissions on these for a very long time. So, cool. Alright, so now we're going to grab our 3/8 and get our overdrive piston out, overdrive apply piston out. And then we're going to put this thing in the parts washer. It's probably my favorite thing here. Bingo. Okay. We're going to put these bolt bins. This kind of comes out very strategically. Oh man. Okay, cool. That's gonna get washed too. Nasty. You sit here hanging out a little bit. This bad boy. Overdrive gasket. That's not good. Cool. Now, let's put this bad boy in our parts washer. This bad boy. Oh yeah. Getting all sorts of cooked up in there, dog. If I put this on for do 60 minutes of this one. That's the core breakdown. Oh man, that's hot. This thing's toast. I've had this in here for about 2 hours. Well, not 2 hours, about an hour. So, if you can remember how greasy that was greasy. Now it's beautiful. So it's got probably about another 30 minutes and then I'll blow it all out. And then that sensor's broke, that's why that's still in there. Otherwise it would melt it. Surprised it hasn't yet, but anyways, every single transmission that comes here gets washed. Look at that, it's burning up the duct tape. There's duct tape on that, look at that, it's like melting the duct tape. Damn, son. Oh yeah. Looks good though, not bad. Pretty crispy. It's hot. Cool, back up and torque the
Playing in my sandbox.
Alright, so now we're going to pull this baby out. It's been in there for about, I'd say about an hour at, I don't even know how hot it is. Probably 500. About 500 degrees. It's going to get steamy. Oh yeah, turned out nice. need some windshield wipers for that. Okay, so 48's out. That is a hot sucker. Grab my glove. On today's episode, we learned how to burn Levi's hands. Didn't think so. So there you go. So fresh, crispy 48. Remember how nasty that thing was in the video, Joel?
Yep.
That thing was greasy. Greasy and Starbucks on Friday. Okay. Always wear eye protection, even though I didn't have it on there. My insurance agent's gonna watch the video. Yeah, we're dropping you. No, you're not. Cool. All right, so we have one 48RE case ready to go to powder along with another one. So, those bad boys are gonna go back. This one's PR4 flame red. This one's gonna look really nice. It'll look just like this. This is a finished unit right here. This is a bad mofo. This is a PR4 flame red. This is for Chase Harder. He's out of Kansas. This is a hot dog right here. And you got a fire pump porcupine. Make the backup camera and stuff work. That's hot. That's hot. Yeah, that's like really hot. So, yeah. Good to go. Now we're gonna wash our hard parts, reaction shell, plates, stuff like that, and get them cleaned up and start inspecting. Oh yeah. And then come out like this, nice and clean. And then I go to powder coat, and then I come back and we assemble. And I gotta go to a 68. Shit sucks.